Are you feeling stressed out due to overwork? Have lost your focus on your work? That's what happens when you don't follow a proper healthy schedule and take a burden on yourself by delaying your work. We all know that our health is being affected by the degree of happiness we feel in our lives. The happier we are, the healthier and wealthier we get. So, starting now, make the decision to be happy. Use these tips as a self-motivation exercise to help you acquire the necessary self-motivation skills, which will help you on your path to happiness. 1. Start your day with exercise. Going for a 30-minute morning walk followed by 20-minute aerobics will surely lead you to a healthier life. Morning walk is also a great tonic to relieve stress and enhance the mood. When your mood stays fresh all day, it indirectly affects your sleeping patterns in a positive way. Moreover, exposure to the natural light in the morning improves your physical health and keeps your body fit. The sleep-wake cycle of your body is also reinforced by exposing it to the sunlight in morning. Exercises early in the morning can improve your productivity. It energizes you rather than enervate you. It also helps in reducing stress and increasing focus on your work. Prioritizing exercise in your daily routine will help you remain active and energetic. 2. Eat a healthy breakfast. Don't ignore your breakfast by just taking a slice and a glass of juice or a cup of tea or coffee. A healthy breakfast energizes you a lot, and you can work efficiently all day long. Drink 1 or 2 glasses of water before breakfast. Add much proteins and carbohydrates to your food. How many times have you heard the phrase breakfast is the most important meal of the day? Well, in this case it is not only an age-old myth, but a medical truth. A balanced breakfast can help improve your mental functioning, affect your mood, influence a healthy weight, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases later on in life. When you skip breakfast, it can act as nutritional boomerang and adversely affect your mental and physical state, both in the short and long term. Even so, about 30% of the population don't bother with breakfast, and no, instant coffee does not count as breakfast. Among the most common excuses are, "I don't have the time to fit in eating in the mornings, I'd rather save those calories, I forget to eat, if I eat in the morning I feel more hungry later on in the day," and more. 3. Make your priority list. In this hurly-burly world, it can be so easy to get caught up in the minute details and miss the bigger picture. Too many times, we find ourselves focusing on things that we really don't care about and missing out on things that are important to us. How do we keep our eyes on what really matters? We prioritize. Make a list of your to-dos. Try to complete those tasks first, which takes less time, or do according to your temper. Usually completing small tasks first make you feel satisfied and a kind of stress-free. The point is, having a priority list forces you to remember what is most important to you. In remembering, you are more likely to focus on those things rather than let the incidentals overwhelm you. 4. Turn off notifications. A real problem for most business people, and especially for people who work online, is the pervasiveness of applications going off every couple of minutes demanding our attention, especially from social media websites. You know which ones: Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, Stumble, and so many to mention all here. Does this sound familiar to you? Instead of moaning about a lack of productivity, it's amazing the tangible things you can do to boost your productivity today. Sometimes you get irritated by the continuous beeping of your mobile due to incoming notifications. It's better to turn off notifications. Set specific times to check your emails. Don't indulge yourself too much in social media because they distract you from your work and waste much of your time. 5. Learn to say no. It's a good thing to be considerate, helping, and generous. A person can be kind and at the same time set his or her boundaries. It's important not to lose ourselves and our self-respect on the way to being compassionate and saying yes. In the words of Paulo Coelho, when you say yes to others, make sure you are not saying no to yourself. And in the words of Tony Blair, the art of leadership is saying no, not saying yes. It is very easy to say yes. Many people find it difficult to say no simply because they are afraid to lose the acceptance of people around them. But you just have to understand that folks who accept you, because you always say yes to them, are not really worth having as friends or acquaintances. Real friends will accept you for who you are. True friends are attracted to you because you share similar values. Any relationship that is dependent on pleasing one party is doomed from the very beginning. Saying no is really hard for some people. Helping others is really great, but to elevate your productivity level, you must learn to say no, and don't let people order you all time. 6. Use modern technologies. In recent years, mobile app development has become an emerging and booming industry. According to reports, currently, around 2.3 million app developers are devoted to keeping up with the latest trends and industry demands. With this astonishing and growing number of users on the internet who use smartphones and tablets, apps have become an integral part of every user's daily activities. This is because apps have the unique ability to easily access a huge number of potential users. As per the reports revealed by Pew Research Internet Project, around 67% of US users use their smartphones and tablets to access the internet daily. The reason behind these amazing and exceptional numbers is the enduring growth of smartphones and tablets usage. Use advanced technologies. Download apps of different sites to get rid of searching and logging in every time. Apps make work easier than ever and also keep up to date. Apps have made life easier. 7. Work near natural light. There is nothing like natural light, particularly sunlight. It makes us feel good because it stimulates particular areas of the brain where certain chemicals and hormones are released. The main benefit of natural light is health and well-being. The body's internal rhythms are affected by the amount of daylight received, and it does not take a lot to disrupt those rhythms. Getting plenty of natural light enhances our performance and mood. We are generally happier when we are exposed to plenty of natural light, and of course sunlight contributes towards our daily intake of vitamin D. Enhancing our homes with plants also contributes to our well-being, and of course those plants need natural light in order to thrive. Studies have shown that exposure to sunlight improves your sleep and hence productivity. So, if you work by sitting near a window, an open window is ideal, could enhance your efficiency and make you feel fresh. It's really important for the entrepreneurs as they spend most of their time in front of the computer screen. Keep yourself as near to nature as you can. 8. Keep one day off limits. Everybody looks forward to a day off from work. Regardless of how much you love your job, you still need some time to rest or enjoy yourself without thinking of deadlines, projects, and metrics. Maslow described the physiological needs of a person, such as food, water and sleep are the most basic, yet the most important of all the needs. Give yourself a break from your hectic work week. It gives your mind and body a relaxed time. It energizes you for next week tasks. Don't schedule any meetings or calls on that day. Spend that day with yourself and your loved ones. It will refresh you like you refresh your windows after work. A relaxing day off from work and stress will help you rejuvenate your mind and body. Make sure that you will give priority to your health condition, because if you are weak, how can you perform your tasks in the office? Working hard is not a bad thing, but you should still take care of yourself because as cliché as it may sound, health is wealth. 9. Make realistic goals. Setting goals is one of the most important steps to success in life, in personal activities, as well as professional aspects. For those who want to succeed in their careers of choice, it's important to have a game plan, a blueprint, and a roadmap for getting from where you are now to where you want to be someday. It's important for you to know yourself and your capabilities when it comes to your career. For instance, you might want to be a professional athlete. In some cases that's a perfectly viable goal. In others though, such as when someone has been born with a frail health or with birth defects that make it hard to perform physical activities, it simply isn't realistic. Your career is like that. Hard work and training is important, but you need to make sure there's a demand for your skills or product. Set realistic goals. Don't be afraid of taking small steps first, they will lead you to a big success. If you want to master anything, take tutorials and follow it. You will definitely master it. Once you achieve your goals, create the new ones. 10. Learn something new. You can take a short course on another language like Spanish, French, or Japanese. You could also take some cooking lessons or learning how to build your own house. You can try to learn sign language. This way, you can improve your knowledge base, get creative and not have to worry about work. If you're learning something new and are frustrated, remember that you're right on track. Anytime you stretch yourself you're going to feel uncomfortable, there's no way around it. With enough time, it will get easier and one day you'll be winning the Ironman triathlon without breaking a sweat. Okay, maybe not, but you know what I'm trying to say. Don't quit when it's tough, the fun is right around the corner. Mediocre leaders are infamous for quitting too early, don't let that be you. Life short. Make the most of it. This commonly used phrase is blurted out frequently, mostly by people who seem to be practicing what they preach. Upon inspection, one realizes that this simple phrase is harder to follow than first anticipated, and in reality, I doubt anyone can truly say he is making the most of life, although this doesn't mean we shouldn't try to. To do this, we must aim to use every minute of every day to its utmost. If you take all the moments that you aren't making full use of and add them together, you are left with a considerable chunk of time with which more can be done with. Technology allows us to do just that, especially during activities where no hands are needed or one hand is free. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks and we'll see you soon with another awesome video.